All right, everyone, welcome to Verbling. My name's Justin, and this is Indirect Questions. Um, it's actually a very simple type of grammar, but a lot of advanced learners have problems with it. Usually language one interference, um, but it's just a very simple grammar adjustment to when we make indirect questions, and that's about it. But the idea of this class is to become comfortable and more aware of them, and how we structure indirect questions. So it's going to be more of a grammar-based lesson, but I have a couple fun activities to mix it up and try to make it a little more exciting learning and practicing indirect questions. Um, so what we're going to do in this class, first we're going to do some error corrections. I always like to kind of discover grammar through errors. It's kind of a good way to find and discover these different types of common grammar errors and structures. So I'm going to welcome some of the people that just joined. Nice to see you again, Ruben.
Uh, good even good night. Good evening, sorry.
There you go. Yes. Yeah. Good evening, and Leonardo. Can you
Hi,
hear me?
Justin.
Hey.
Justin Ball.
Yeah.
Do you remember me?
Leonardo from.
Energéticos.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. There you are. Whoa,
Hi.
man. Nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. How are you?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I'm glad you're using this. How's it going these days?
Yes, the class, I take class in Energéticos with Berlin.
All right, that's excellent. Yes, I'm the kind of inspired them with this. It's something that I've been doing for a while now. All right, awesome. Very cool. So yeah, you'll benefit from this because it's something that native Spanish speakers have a lot of problems with because of the translation. It's kind of a first language interference. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Cool. All right. Let's get started, guys. I'm gonna share a screen here. Let me see here. There we go.
Mm,
Give me a minute here. I think I made too many clicks. All right. There we go. No. One second, guys. Sorry. It's kind of bugging out a little. You guys know what bugging out means? It's a little
Yeah, like,
glitchy.
mm-hmm.
To bother?
Bug. When I say it's bugging, it means it's a little glitchy. It means that it's kind of a technological problem here. There. All right. Good. All right. We have Leonardo and Julio. Nice to see you.
Hey, what's
yeah.
up, Yasin?
Not much. Not much at all. Just ready to get into
Struggling
this
with
lesson.
technology?
No, I don't know. It's been so good lately. It's no. I think I clicked. You know how you click too many times and then it just backs up. I clicked too many times. Michael, how's it going?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. All right, welcome. All right, guys, I'm gonna click once and let it do its course. Looks like Ruben's having some issues too. What's going on? All right, so what I can do too is it's not the here we go. All right, it might be Google because I think I feel like my connection's good. It might be a Google Hangout document thing here going on. All right, one second, guys. So I see Ruben. Are you prepared for the TOEFL?
No.
No?
Ruben, he's gonna take the TOEFL, like, guess next month or something.
Okay, good luck.
Actually, I took the TOEFL the last 2 Fridays, but I'm planning on taking the IBT test because I took the paper test.
Okay, you're gonna take the online test next.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey, you never know. This could be actually a grammar portion that it's a like I said, it's very common error that we have here. So I'm kind of curious how well you guys do with that. Okay. All right. Let's start. Let's start with you, Ruben. So I'm gonna give you this first one. You want to read it and tell me if it's correct or not correct. Okay.
Yes. It says, "Do you know what time does the train arrive? Do you know what time does the train arrive?" Yes, perhaps if it says, "Do you know what time the train arrives?"
You got it. Yes. All right. So maybe a lot of times, why do you think it changed like that? What is the reasoning?
Yes, because you are making two questions, and you ask first, "Do you know what time?" That is one question. So the next question doesn't need to be as a question. You have just put it in a present tense or the past tense. For example, in this case, present tense, you just have to say, "The train arrives," because you
Exactly.
have done the other question.
Excellent. All right. Very good.
Um, sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
So, why we don't put like, do you know at what time? At what?
Do you know at what time?
At what? Why we don't put like that?
Why you say why don't we put it like that?
Yeah, why
Why
don't we
don't?
put?
Um. I don't know. It just doesn't sound very natural to me. It's not necessary. At what time?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just not natural. We don't use at in the middle of a question line. Um, actually, I rarely use it. It sounds a little formal, I think. A lot of times the prepositions, if you put them in the beginning of a question, like with whom are you going to the dance with? It sounds very, very formal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's probably one of the reasons. We've adapted the language to just not use the preposition in front of a question. Okay?
Okay. So, but is it correct to say, do you know at what time or no?
I'll tell you right now, I never use it, and it always sounds funny to me because we never use it in everyday conversation. I would have to look into that one. It just doesn't sound natural to me, but it might be just like with, yeah. At what time? Yeah, I've heard it. It sounds formal. I wouldn't say it's incorrect, but it just sounds funny. Okay.
Okay.
All right, good question, Michael. How about the next one for you?
Do you know?
Nope,
No.
tell me.
Tell me. Yeah. Tell me what is the problem. Tell me what is the problem. Mm, Tell me what is the problem. What is the problem? In what? No, I cannot figure out. Tell me what is the problem. No, I cannot.
Tell me what is the problem. Anybody? Before we continue, Tatiana, welcome.
Thanks.
All right, so we're just doing. I'm gonna give each
Oh,
one of
I
you
know.
guys.
I
Yeah.
know. Tell
You know.
me what the problem is.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, you know now you know what the problem is. All right. Yeah. Tell me what the problem is. All right. So it's a little different with to be and
Problem
yeah, it's a
is
little different with to be and with other verbs. It's actually this is a very good exercise to get familiar with just auxiliaries because the way we use to be and other verbs is different. Okay. Yeah, can you tell me what the problem is? And it's not a question. It's actually tell me what the problem is. It's all affirmative, so very good. All right, let's go to Leonardo. Can you
yeah.
tell me where is East Street?
Can you tell me where is street? Yeah. Can you tell me where from? No, I don't know. Where are you street?
Okay, so look at this example above. What did he do here? He said, "Tell me what is the
The
problem."
problem. Yeah. Ah, okay. Okay. Can you tell me where uh, is a street is? Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. It might sound funny, but it's correct.
It's not common. It's not common. The structure the sentence. In Spanish is different.
Uh-huh. That's exactly why.
Yeah.
But it's that's why it's so commonly incorrect. And even if you understand this concept, it's just difficult to change this habit. So we're gonna do some drilling today, and we're gonna drill it so you guys hopefully don't make it as often. All right, very good, Leonardo. Julio, you have the next one.
Could you let us know when he arrives? Could you let us know? Could you let us know when he arrives? I think it's I'm sure, but if I would change anything, I would change the S in arrives.
Could you let us know when he arrive?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. All right. Well, you have to think now. Like we have the question. This is our question portion. Could you let us, right? Could you let us know? It's a question. When
Mm-hmm.
he affirmative. Does everyone agree with this change?
Does. Does he
Oh,
arrive?
all right. Well, so when he does arrive,
Yeah.
I think
look at,
correct when he arrives.
yeah, look at this example on the top. Yeah? Do you know what time the train arrives? Same with
Yes, it's
this.
correct.
When he arrives. So I'm trying to trick you. It's actually correct, Julio. Just making sure you recognize it. A correct version. All right.
I was kind of trick because sometimes when we use can like uh can he work, we don't really say can he works, so we pretty
Because
much.
yeah,
So I wa
because okay.
uh, that's the reason why I felt like if I would change anything, it would be the S, but it sounds
Yeah.
kind of okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, how do we change when he arrives to a question? You say it's like a double question, really. It's indirect because you say,
Yeah.
"Could you?" It's not direct. The direct version is when. Anybody?
When does he arrive?
Yes. Okay. So what we do is we change does. We take out the auxiliary because we already have our auxiliary right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do two auxiliaries in one question. So we take out the auxiliary and we conjugate the verb. All right. All right. Very good. Tatiana, one more for you. Do you know?
Mhm. Do you know if this is the way to the station? Do you know? Do you know the way to the station?
Okay. Yeah, that works. That's correct. Is this correct though? This version? Do you know if this is the way to the station? That was correct the way you said it. Very good. But is this correct as just by itself?
Yeah, I think it's correct.
Yeah. What's the difference you think between this one and then the one above? Where's when? Where's our WH? We don't have a WH word here.
No, this is a yes or no question.
Exactly. So you're going to discover something here that we do with yes and no questions and indirect, yes? It's a little different. All right. Good. All right, we're going to move on here. So, what is a direct indirect question. Can anybody give me the definition why we use them?
To be more polite?
Exactly, yes. To be more polite. Any other contexts?
Mm,
I don't know. It's just really the way we use English. It's a little different. I know I have a lot of experience with Spanish. Spanish can maybe sometimes be a little more direct. I don't know if you guys noticed, but for indirect, we use indirect questions even if we don't want to be polite. It's just we feel obligated. Yeah. So direct questions are just typical questions. We just say, hey, where's the bathroom? But if I go into a store and I say, where's the bathroom? It sounds a little rude. Are we familiar with rude? It's the opposite of polite. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So I usually say, hey, could you please tell me where the bathroom is? Yeah. It's just so natural for us to use indirect questions because we feel rude or very direct. It's not we're not comfortable with it. Okay.
Like for example, in Spanish, we have a completely different way to speak when we are talking properly, like completely different.
What do
And
you mean?
yeah, like if you are talking to, I don't know, your boss, you wouldn't say ¿Cómo estás? You would say ¿Cómo está
Oh, usted
usted? Okay.
instead form. Okay. I'm kind of
That
curious.
doesn't exist
What's that,
in
Ruben?
English, right? That
No,
doesn't exist in English, right?
no, but this would be the closest thing to it.
Uh,
Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess I could see that. I never thought about that actually. I always thought, usted is very like you, but a formal way of saying you, and we didn't really have it. But yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, very good. Where is the bathroom? This is a direct question. As my example, could you please tell me where the bathroom is? Let's see what it says down here. So yeah, this is what we're talking about. It's a little more formal and polite. We use them when talking to a person we don't know very well, professional situations, and their form is a little different. So here's the example I used. But like I said, I even use this with my friends. If I'm at my friend's house, but especially if I don't know it's a friend of a friend or something, I won't just say, "Hey, where's the bathroom?" You have to be pretty comfortable with the person just to say, "Hey, where's the bathroom?" Yeah. All right. All right. So what are oh, whoop, whoop, we got a question. What are Let's try to go in a row and make a list. See what we know already. What are some phrases for indirect questions? Julio, this is one we
Uh,
got. Could you tell me? Anything else you use?
can you tell me, do you know?
Uh-huh. All right. Anybody? Leonardo, do you know any more?
Mm, so, you know,
How about let's use this one that's not a question form. Make this infinitive or infinitive, affirmative. I. This is very common because you don't even think it's not a question. You say I.
I want to ask you. I no.
Okay. Usually a lot of people say I don't know. And this is actually not even a question. It's to say I don't know. Yeah, they
If
Okay.
say
you
I don't
know,
know. For example, I don't know
I don't know
where
where the
is.
bathroom is.
Yeah, I don't know where is the bathroom. This is so common. Yeah, I don't know where the bathroom because you're not even thinking it's a question for one, but you still keep the question form because the bad habit with where. Yeah.
is the similar. Do you know? Do you have, for example? Yeah.
Do you have? Give me an example.
No. Do you have? No, I don't know. Do you have any idea? No, no,
Do you have any idea?
yeah.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. When we get into problems is when we connect it with the question word like this,
Okay.
and we kind of have two questions in one, or a yes or no question. We'll get more comfortable later. Don't worry. But this is funny because you learn the English and you just you drill, you drill, you drill. Where is the bathroom? Where is the bathroom? Where do you live? Where do you live? And then you have to completely change that structure in this. Okay?
I have a question. I mean, grammatically, I know it's correct to place the is if it's a verb to be sentence at the end. But if I'm speaking like in daily basis and I say, I don't know where is the bathroom, does that sounds off?
Yeah.
Or
I don't know where the bathroom is.
but if I say, I don't know where is the bathroom, does that sounds off?
Okay. Soft. You said?
Off. Does that
Off.
sound
Oh.
off? Like
So this
if I just
is
say, I don't know where is the bathroom.
okay. So listen how I say it. I don't know. Where is the bathroom? See? You see the difference?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's almost like it's two different sentences. You're kind of separating them now. Where is the bathroom? And now you're changing this into a question and you change your whole tone of voice. That doesn't sound off, but if you say it like you said it, I don't know where is the bathroom. It sounds funny. You have to say I
Okay.
don't know. Pause. Where is the bathroom? Okay? No,
Okay.
that works. That works. Very good observation. Um,
So if you say, I don't know where is the bathroom, that's like a statement.
yeah, exactly. See?
Okay.
Uh-huh. I don't know where the bathroom is. Make it a statement, okay? Don't worry
So
if it's
when is the statement? Where the bathroom is, or where is the bathroom?
no, this is a statement. The version that the way that Julio wanted to say it, I don't know. Like I say,
Uh-huh.
hey, I don't know how often you'd use it actually. Maybe you'd say, is there a bathroom here? And you'd say, I don't know. Where is the bathroom? You're asking the question as well. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right, anybody else last minute here? You have any other common phrases that we use? Tatiana or Michael, Ruben?
Would you tell me? Would you
I
like to
like
tell
it.
me?
Would you tell me? Would you
Could you
tell me in the
possibly,
bathroom?
yeah,
All
could you
right.
possibly help me
Could you possibly?
with
Okay.
my question?
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Here we
I
go. We
was
got it.
wondering if you
Excellent. Yes.
Uh,
These are some of the most common ones, I would say. Could you tell me? Do you know? Um, these are all question ones. I always like to put this one because everyone says, I don't know, I don't know. All right. So they can be, you can change them also to statements, and it's the same rule. I wonder. Yeah. So these are all questions, yes? I was wondering, could you tell me? Do you know? Because they all have auxiliaries. This is actually an affirmative, so but they have the same rules, so I'm going to teach you both. This one, I would like to know.
I would like to.
I've been asking myself.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Good. So these are some of the ones we're going to use, and we're going to try to keep these in mind. I might even put them in the chat. I'm going to give you guys this document when we're finished for your own reference, okay? But for now, I don't want you to see everything. But I just put it in the Verbling chat, and also put it in the group chat, okay? All right, so we're going to do a little quick exercise, take turns here just to practice, and I want you to do it as quick as possible, all right? So we'll start with Tatiana. Where is Market Street? I want you to combine, could you tell me, and where is Market Street?
Could you tell me where Market Street is?
Ding, ding, ding. All right, very good. All right, Raul, you have the next one. So I have a note after each one. So note the indirect questions with is and are. The verb is comes after the subject. Yeah, it's just like you're making an affirmative. Okay. All right, Ruben. This is your chances. I want you to combine. Do you know what time does the bank open?
Okay, do you know what time the bank opens?
Ding, ding, ding. You guys got it. All right, we're gonna get a little more difficult. Don't worry. Very good. Do you know what time the bank opens? So, note, in indirect questions, we don't use the auxiliary verbs do, does, did. Okay? All right? So, open in the direct question and opens in the indirect. All right? Pretty much you convert does resembles opens.
Yeah.
Okay? But this is when I always teach questions, I teach the auxiliaries as a signal. It's very interesting. I think all of you guys are Spanish speakers. And it's very interesting. I don't know. Is everyone a native Spanish speaker here? Maybe not. Michael,
No,
Ruben,
no, no, no.
Tatiana? No. Okay. Well, it's very interesting in English, at least. I don't know about your native language, but in English we use this as a signal for a question. You don't need to worry about the tone of voice. I can relate to the Spanish speakers. I could say, comes pizza. You eat pizza. Comes pizza? Do you eat
Hmm.
pizza? Yeah, but in English, I could say, "Do you eat pizza?" I don't have to change my tone of voice. I don't say, "Do you eat pizza?" I can just say, "Do you eat pizza?" And it's yeah, it's kind of interesting. That
Yeah,
"do" is a
that's
signal.
one of that is complicated when we are trying to learn English with all the auxiliaries where they have to be.
Yeah,
That complicated at the beginning. The more you practice, the more you
yeah,
know how to do it well.
exactly. It's
Yes,
it's just
master.
you have to train your ears. Train your ears when you hear auxiliary. You go ding ding. That's a question. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. All right, we got the next one for I think it's Michael's turn. Yes.
Um,
So
why
I
did
want.
you? Yeah, why did you move to Europe? I was wondering. I was wondering why. Uh, why you? No, you moved to Europe.
Wow, there you go. This is a mind twister. You have did here, not do, not does. So we have to convert and conjugate move. Excellent. I was wondering why you moved to Europe.
Cool.
Nice, very good. It's a little tricky. Definitely a little tricky. All right. So note there is no auxiliary verb did in the indirect question. Yes. You have to
Yeah.
change it to the past, the main verb to the
He
past.
moved.
All right, is this clear for everyone? Or if it's not, we can clear it up.
It's clear.
All right, good. All right, this one's for Leonardo. All
Yeah.
right. I want you to combine how has he managed to get in
To-
shape so quickly?
Okay. Do you have any idea? Um, is the longest sentence.
Yeah, this is more difficult.
Okay. Do you have any idea uh, how how manage how manage how manage it? Excuse me the pronunciation manage it uh,
Managed.
managed okay how he's managed to get in shape so quickly. Yeah.
Okay, how? Say it one more time.
One more, okay. Do you have any idea how he managed to get in shape so quickly.
You're very. I think yeah. How he managed. That's actually a correct sentence. But this is a different. You're using the past, so you could
Yeah.
say how did he manage to get in shape so quickly. This is the present perfect. So think about how do we turn this sentence into affirmative. You remember the rule with auxiliaries. This is what's our auxiliary here?
Us.
Us.
Has. Yep.
Has.
I think
Yeah.
I think he said it right the first time because he then how he's managed
Is.
to get in shape so quickly.
How he's managed. Yeah, he actually made it into a contraction. No, very good, Leonardo. Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you have any idea how he's managed or he has managed, right? So really notice how we change this. We put he in front of the auxiliary. And this structure is a little more complicated because we actually keep the auxiliary in the affirmative version as well. Okay? Question in the affirmative has. Okay? And have. All right? It's a little advanced. This is why it's a little advanced. But the auxiliary verbs have and has can be used with both direct and indirect questions, just like question and affirmative. All right? But you change the
Have or
order.
has. Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. All right, we have one for Julio. Combine these two. Whoops.
I like to know how much this motorcycle costs.
All right. Yes. How much this motorcycle costs. Very good. All right. Think. So note this one. The form indirect, remove does, and change cost to cost. That's already an example we've had. All right, so this is yes or no. We're going to move on to this, and then we're going to start doing a little more practice. Yes or no indirect
Okay.
questions. If. All right, this is the key. It's a little different, all right? If the direct question is a yes or no question, it has no question word such as what, who, when, where, why, or how. Then the indirect question will have if. Just like the version, the example Tatiana had, I believe. All right?
Mhm.
So, Tatiana, let's try this one. Can you combine, does Tom like Italian food and do you know?
Does Tom like Italian food? Do you know if Tom likes Italian food?
Nice. You take out does, and then you conjugate likes. All right? Very good. So, if is kind of it's a transition word in this. Yeah, it combines the two phrases. Excellent. Any questions on this before we continue?
No.
Teacher, it
No?
is possible to use weather.
Is it possible to use what?
Weather? You say, do you know whether
Oh.
Tom's like?
Do you know whether Tom likes Italian food? Or not? Yeah, it's more formal. If and whether are synonyms, but more commonly we use if. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I use whether. It's a little different. I'm gonna show you the example. You know whether Tom. Oops, I spelled weather wrong. It's no H. No, weather. What am I thinking? What do I got here? No A. Oh my God, my spelling. Do you know whether Tom likes Italian food or not? So when I use whether, do you know whether Tom likes? Sorry, I forgot likes. So this is more natural to me. If I use whether, I want to say or not. Whether he likes it or not? Yeah?
Maybe you can say
Yeah, yeah.
whether Tom likes Italian food or Japanese.
Yeah, you could do that too. This is kind of like a tag question. You guys know what tag questions are? It's a positive. We end it at the end to make it a question.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of confirm it, we're kind of this is kind of just accentuating, I guess. Not or yes, yes or no. I have no idea. Okay. All right, let's continue.
Okay.
Ruben, think you have the next one? Can you combine these two, please?
Mm, okay. Could you tell me if your parents are going to join us for dinner?
All right, yeah, you added a little different version of the future. Yeah, but no, nice. A little tidbit while we're talking about the future tenses here. So this is the future, am I correct or not?
Yep.
Yeah, what's the difference between joining? Are your parents joining us for dinner? And are your parents going to join us for dinner?
I don't know. It's the same,
Anybody?
no? No?
Well, they are very similar in meaning, but going to join us probably it's a nearest future than, and then we will use going to, and then we will use will.
All right, so going to can be exchangeable with joining as by itself. So going to is for plans, intentions, all right, etc. for the future plans, intentions. The
Okay.
difference, the difference. This is the what tense is this?
Present progressive.
Yeah, or the present continuous, however you want to call it. If you use the future in the present continuous, this is definite plans.
Yeah.
Okay? So I am visiting my family. This is definite. Yeah, in July I'm visiting my family. All right. I am spending a vacation in Hawaii. I have my reservations. I this is plan. This is definite. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Little extra grammar for you guys. Since you guys are doing so well with this, we can always get some extra in. All right. Very good. Yep. Could you tell me if your parents are joining us for dinner, or could you tell me if your parents are going to join us for dinner? All right. Very good. Michael, this one's for you.
Do they speak English? I was wondering if they speak English
Easy. So why don't we change speak into speaks?
because we have plural they, but not he speaks or
Yep,
she.
exactly. It's the same structure as a regular verb in the affirmative. You say they speak English. I was wondering if they speak English. Very good. Leonardo,
Yeah.
your turn. How about this guy right here?
Play.
You always get the present perfect. All right.
Oh, thank you, please. I don't,
Yeah,
I
it's the
don't
most challenge.
I
It's
don't
one of the
see
most
that.
challenging.
Yeah. Okay. The next sentence.
Yep. Has
Yeah.
Barbara ever studied abroad?
Okay. Okay. Direct you. Do you have any idea if Barbara's ever studied abroad?
Wow, I think you got it. Yes, it sounds better. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Um, do you have any idea if Barbara's, or we could say Barbara has ever studied abroad?
Yeah.
Excellent. You guys are getting this. Nice. All right, perfect timing. I think you have Julio. You have the same structure. I should have mixed it up here, but what are you gonna do?
I like to know if you're planning on traveling this summer.
Okay, so yeah, you changed it to the present continuous, which means definite. Here's another way we could say definite plans in the present simple as well. But this is usually what's the difference here? When do we use the present simple for the future? Since we're talking about the future here. So this is the future, right? It's kind of
Yeah.
saying I'd like to know if you plan on traveling this summer. This is a future signal here, right? But why are we using the present simple now? This is confusing, no? Anybody?
Because you are putting the time marker is the summers is making a reference that is something that is it's coming, it's in the future. So that's
Yeah,
why we.
you're on the right track. Yeah. Um,
Well, I guess it has to do with the verb with ing. Your
traveling. The main verb is to plan, though. No, the thing is, usually we
no.
use the present simple for a timetable. Timetable in the future. And usually it's like my plane. You could say my plane is going to leave at 5 p.m. But usually we just say my plane leaves at 5 p.m. today in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Oh
is
yeah.
a time. This is a time. Yeah, it's kind of like a timetable thing. And also this one is it's kind of saying, hey, or yeah, I have. It's affirmative in the time. Yeah. I
Yeah,
have dinner.
I guess you can say I like to know if you plan on traveling this summer.
Yeah. I plan on traveling this summer. It's something in the future. So you're just asking that question. Yeah. I'd like to know if you have dinner with your family today, tonight. Okay. So it's a time. It's all about timetable. It's something that's permanent in the future. Okay. It's a permanent timetable in the future. So it still has the present simple idea of being permanent, right? Present simple is something that's permanent. Yeah. All right. All right. Very good. All right. I'd like to know. All right. Now I'm going to share this doc with you guys right now, so you can have it. Now we're going to play a little game. With the last 15 minutes, I kind of want to do like a little activity to try to stump people. Okay. So this is just going to be drilling. It's a drilling exercise. You guys know what drilling means?
To keep the same thing doing.
It's repetitive. It's something kind of repetitive to get you guys more comfortable with this, all right? All right? Oh, if I can spell. There we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in order. And for instance, I say a question, all right? I say a question, and I'll try to keep up and write the question for you. I say a question, Julio,
Yep.
what are you going to do? What are you going to do this weekend? And then I want you to make it into an indirect question as quickly as possible. All right? And you guys have all these triggers. Could you tell me? Do you know? I don't know. I was wondering. I want you to use any of them. Try to mix them up so you get used to them, okay? So Julio, what are you going to do this weekend? Make it into an indirect question.
I like to know what you're going to do this weekend.
All right, very good. Now you create another question and you can call anybody's name, okay?
What have you done the past 5 years? This is for my friend Ruben.
Thank you. The past 2 weeks, and past 2 years, I have to ask the question and have to make another. Yes. What have
Convert
you
it.
done
Convert it
your
into
past?
a
Yeah, yeah.
indirect question.
I was wondering, Leonardo, what you have done the past few years.
All right. All right. Now, Ruben, you create a question for anybody. If you were directing towards Leonardo, you can go to him.
Okay, Tatiana, what's your favorite dish?
Do do you know the favorite dishes?
Do you know? Say it. Repeat one more time.
Do you know my favorite fishes?
Nah, we need the question though. He asked, "What is your favorite dish?" Do you know?
Do you know what is my favorite fish is?
No, no. The idea is I want this to sound funny. Does that sound funny? What is my favorite dish? Do you know what is my favorite dish?
No, no. What do you know what my favorite dish is?
Yes. This is the idea, guys. I want this to start sounding funny to you like it does with me, okay? As a native ear, I always think, that sounds so funny. Do you know what is my favorite dish? Because I'm so used to it, okay? All right, Tatiana. So you have either Leonardo or Michael.
Um,
Make a question.
are you a member of any social networking website?
I often remember. Okay, it's not even a question. You can keep it. Let's keep it affirmative. I often remember what?
No, no, not remember. Are you a member?
Oh, am I a member of what?
Are you a member of any social networking website?
Nice. Okay, who's this for? Michael?
Yeah.
All right, Michael.
Um, could you tell me if you are member of a social network site?
All right. Could you tell me if you are a member of a social? Perfect. All right. Question, Michael, for Leonardo.
Uh, how can I arrive to USA?
We always have to,
To the
unfortunately,
US.
the
Well,
USA.
more easy, please. uh, do you back to the USA? Okay. Could you tell me? Um, I remember the instruction. Could you tell me where? Yeah. Could
Well,
you tell
let's
me?
let's just repeat. We're going to use the same exact sentence here, but we have to convert it to affirmative.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember the idea. The
Oh, don't worry,
sentence.
Leonardo. That's why we're doing this. So think about it. This is a question. So question structure is auxiliary
Yeah.
subject. So what is the affirmative structure? Because we already have auxiliary subject here.
Can you tell me?
So we want to continue with how, because that's the question. Let's turn this into into affirmative. So we do a whoop, do a little reverse action here.
No, I am lost.
All right.
The
I
idea.
want you to notice the difference. Don't worry. It takes time sometimes. Like it's not anything that's natural.
Okay, thank you.
So look, notice what I did here. Yeah? How can I arrive to the USA? Could you tell me how I
How I can? Oh yeah.
see? These are
Yeah.
reverse. This is affirmative. If you take this out, this is affirmative. This is affirmative now. I can arrive to the USA. I can arrive. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Justin.
right. Very good. So I'm gonna end on one more. So we all have this good list. Do you mind? This is one of my favorite ways to ask an indirect question. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Julio. Let's. I want you to give me one indirect question with "Do you mind?"
Do you mind if I grab a glass of milk?
All right. So who is the subject here?
Me?
Yeah, you're the subject and you're doing the action. Grab a glass of milk. How do I change it so it's just you? So this is asking for permission, yeah?
Yeah.
How about I want to change it to you. So this, if we change it to you, it's gonna not be asking for permission. It's gonna be requesting for help. Can someone give me an example with this version, requesting for help?
Do you
Do you
Do you
mind?
mind?
mind
Oh,
help me?
all right, Ruben. This is you got the TOEFL.
Yeah.
Ruben, what do
Do
you
you
want?
mind to help me?
One more time.
Do you mind to help me
Okay. Tatiana, what do you
with?
have?
Do you mind if I have a trip with you?
Okay. But this is still I, if I have a trip with you.
Do you mind? Do you mind helping me with my homework?
There you go. So notice, we change it to the gerund. All right. Do you mind helping? So now the subject is you. You are helping. Okay. So it's just a interesting structure. It's kind of like we have certain verbs or phrases we use with gerund. You have to get accustomed to them. Another really common one I like is I look forward to eating lunch. This is actually very irregular because it has two. You look forward to eating. So just know that with mind, it's helping. But if you want to do I, it's like one of the double questions. If I grab a glass of milk, okay? Is this clear? If it's not, don't worry. It's definitely an advanced concept. But I wanted to challenge you guys. Any questions before we finish up here to clear this up?
That is clear like a chocolate.
Clear like chocolate? See this? This is the same example. But now it's directing. What's the difference? This is I am asking for permission. And this is I am requesting I'm requesting for help. Yeah. Do you mind grabbing a glass of milk for me? You can even say that, yeah? Do you mind grabbing me a beer? Yeah. All right. So
Like
that's a little different. What's that?
no, that's yeah. I guess well, at least I've been using that form without actually realizing. But now that I think about it, it's kind of mind blowing.
All right, that's what I try to do. I try to blow your mind. All right, I reached my goal, Julio. All right, it's always good when I could stump Julio. Very good. All right, no guys, I hope you are a little more comfortable with the structure. If not, definitely just keep practicing it. Like Julio, I recommend you start using this a little bit more. It's a great way to ask for permission, but also it's a great way to request for help. It's very 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 polite. Do you mind?
Do you
If you ever
mind doing? Do you mind doing another class about this?
yeah, really. Yeah, I mean if you guys request it, I will do one in the near future. I know, like I said, it's an easy grammar structure, isn't it? But it's not comfortable. So, I don't know. Yeah, if you guys want another one, I can do another one at some point. But I'll probably take some time off. I won't do it right away. Okay.
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 All right. Excellent. Well, great job, guys, and keep learning. Any last minute questions before we finish up?
Mm,
Oh, I guess it's just practice. It's like going to the gym.
Yeah, exactly. Go to the gym. And you guys should have this document so you can look at it. I sent you the link. You see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
All right. So you can look back at anything if you want to review. Maybe read through all these rules again. If you don't completely understand, read through some of these rules, okay?
Okay, thank you, Justin.
All right, yeah, you're welcome. It was great seeing everyone. Hope to see you again soon.
Bye,
Okay.
Justin. Take care.
Yep,
Bye
take
bye.
care. See ya. Later, Leonardo. It was awesome seeing you.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
Yeah,
bye,
say hi
Justin.
to
Bye bye.
everyone. I miss you guys. Yeah, we definitely miss teaching there. It was a good place.
Yeah, thank you. See you